Hey, it's Pike. Welcome back to Jusant. Gonna be playing this. It just came out. You're gonna play through all of it. I was real excited with the demo, so I'm real excited to see more of this. Might fiddle around with the settings a little bit when I get in. I raised it up a bit, but I'm not sure how much my computer can handle. So far, it seems like it's running fine. But yeah, I really love just the style of this game. I'm kind of rushing a little bit. So this is just what the demo went through. So I'll probably still stop and read stuff just to get used to it and get in the habit of it. Another sleep turning over stones at the old Delta. Harvest 2 belay stations for parts, a good catch. That should be enough to reopen the route to the old Cape. Otherwise, it's all smooth sailing. A couple of old lanterns I think I can revive. Folks used to throw this stuff away. Oh, and I finally caught an old knitting machine for Ennio, who's been asking for one for cycles. Not in great shape, but we should be able to tinker with it. Still not sure how I'm going to haul it up to low tide, though. Note to self, stop doing business with Rem. All he does is dismantle my discoveries and sell them for parts at the heights. He claims to be a repairman, but he's nothing but a foam salesman, that's what. And I still, like in the demo, I'm not sure, because like this just goes back to right where I was. I'm not sure why these would be necessary. I guess maybe you just, I don't know. I can't really think, because you just go down and check and be like, oh, this is right where I was. Geek, how have things been at the sawmill? How are things at the sawmill? Business has been slow at the restaurant. Almost no one came to the last music night, even though people are climbing down from all over. I know we don't play the shells anymore, but still. I was thinking that adding scaffolding to the side of the upside down cliff might help steer passerby this way. I miss seeing a packed patio. Can you take care of it? I checked with low tide, and everyone agrees. Hey Mo, listen, these things happen. I hope one day you'll ask me to do something besides taking boats apart to make ladders. Like if I'm free for a romantic dinner for 2. Anyway, all good for your scaffolding, since the village approves. I don't have much wood to choose from. After that new path to the plane I had to build, but I still have a wreck or two left over. I'll get to it when the currents allow. I owe you one, thanks. You're the best. By the way, do you ever run into old Sanja? I think she's rummaging around in your area right now. If you see her around, do you mind telling her I need a new hob for my oven? Mine's taking on water. In the meantime, set sail for the restaurant. I'm not sure how romantic it'll be, but we can always share a half-cooked meal. Just keep on looking up there thinking... I was thinking that maybe I could have wrapped around, but it's closed off. There's probably nothing up there, but my brain just thinks, I want to be up there. I want to see what's up there, even if there's nothing. Now it seems like it's kind of bit framey. I'm gonna drop the graphics down a bit. My computer is not great. It wasn't until I started my shift to prepare for the crossing that I realized it's my last crossing to supply Fumarolia. After that, folks will have to make do with what they have. What I wouldn't give for things to go back to the way they were. Seeing smiles on people's faces, the little ones climbing the cliffs and diving into the waves. And us water fishers learning to fish again. All the things the old folks tell us about sleep after sleep. But enough of this yearning for old times. I've got a desert to cross and a caravan to prepare. It's not gonna prepare itself, if only. Got caught on all that stuff. I'm gonna see if I can up the sensitivity a little bit. Yeah, it feels a bit better. I might have to do it again too. And when I did the demo, I never checked that over there because my brain was like, this is obvious a dead end. Well, obviously I have to just go back over here later, but then I got to the top and I ended the demo, so I never went over here. So I'm gonna check out this side first. I need to get used to just double jumping up all this stuff. Cairn, that's what it is. In the demo, I guess I just didn't have the achievements and everything for the demo, obviously. Because I couldn't remember what those were called. I just remembered that when I've seen people play the Long Dark, they have a bunch of Cairns all over. Lynn's gone to the heights to ask to extend the site. With the boss gone, the wind's gone out of our sails when it comes to digging. It's not such a bad thing. Lifting boxes, crates, and barrels is my area of expertise. But shifting their old stones, at the slightest pitch and roll, everyone's knees start quaking. Anyway, I was just getting used to the idea of working with archaeologists, making myself useful again. And already the work's dried up. I doubt it'll start up again. I don't see how we can move forward. How about you? How are things in low tide? Is Dee Dee still refusing to go to school? My love, I'm so happy to hear from you. We missed you so much, Dee says. I'm homeschooling her, and I'm very much out of my depth. Do you remember the names of all the regions in the tower? I don't even remember learning that. I gave Dee homework assignments. Sorry about that, a cough was coming up. I gave Dee a homework assignment about the old altar to keep her busy for a while. She's supposed to copy the design. I ended up going with her. It had been ages since I last ventured behind the village. I'd forgotten how dark it is. But you know Dee, she's gutsy. and she enjoys diving into the past just like you. Speaking of which, have your archaeologist finally found out how tides work? They've been digging for a while now. Get it? Do you know when you'll be able to come back up here? I'm assuming this is where I'm going after doing what happens after climbing the tower. Ooh. I wonder if I can... Yeah, my brain's like, maybe I do that after the tower? My brain's also like, fuck it, let's do it now. Let's see how this goes. Oh. Well, there's a rope there. Yeah, this is probably gonna be... Yeah, I'm just gonna assume that's what happens after we get to the top of the tower. Ooh, didn't check that out though. Yeah, this is probably also just... I'm getting ahead of myself, I'm pretty sure. Hey Bianca, you must have cast off for who knows where. I went back to the postal relay, still no water, surprise surprise. Sally and Faz were still sorting through everything by hand, and I've gotten roped into helping with deliveries. Me, on Pebbleback? You can imagine what a sight that is. Even I'm laughing at myself. Still, why not, eh? It's a fresh start, and I quite like seeing the world as the mail comes in. Well, it would be nicer if this damn Pebble would just change course when I ask it to. I'm telling you, it's stubborn. Worse than old Yam. Honestly though, what a nightmare. Anyway, I'm gonna miss the tide at this rate. I left your mail by the door. Another cairn. That's something I don't think I noticed. Well, I guess it's probably something. It looks flatter from when I was looking from here. So I thought that was another platform. Oh, that was funny. I remember that's a toilet right there. Is there a note in there? I can't remember. Probably not, because it's just the toilet, but... yeah, I'm just gonna assume not. Yeah, I'm gonna up the sensitivity another notch. Is this doing it? Yeah, it does seem a smidge faster, maybe? I'm just gonna max it out and just make sure that I'm not somehow doing the wrong... oh, am I not even saving it? It's not saving. Why not, though? That's weird that it's just not saving the... would it save this? Yeah, that's weird. It's not saving the setting changes. Yeah, that's weird. I'm finally leaving. I'm so happy I couldn't sleep a wink. At the old harbor master's office, a note caught my eye. It sounded like poetry. Expedition to the clouds, seeking hope in water. Join us at 12 Octaves, Becca and Arlo's farm, Highfield, to journey together. After spending so long marinating and trying to find meaning in life, it'll do me good to see the world. As Em would say, hopefully we'll be stopping by her hut. Just the thought of seeing her again is enough to tell me I'm making the right decision. With any luck, there will be other adventurers leaving from low tide. I don't want to make my way to the meeting point with the rest of the expedition all by myself. The only time I've ever left here was for the harvest festivals when I was just a small fry. So an expedition like this would be is no small matter. They want to set sail for the clouds. Oh no, my parents, I forgot about them. What am I going to tell them? Hey folks, I'm off on an adventure. See you around if, and only if, I make it back alive. Of course, Bianca dear, don't forget to bring snacks. I better not say anything. Yeah, I should bring snacks. What else? What do people normally take on this type of trip? One thing's for sure. What's a journey without a logbook? I've got it covered. I plan to make like the expeditions that set off for the salt plain in search of the springs. I'm going to scatter my journal entries along the way for anyone who might come after us. Starting with this message. Farewell, my lighthouse. You welcomed me with wonder, and have kept me company as I've pondered too much, and always been there for me. I'm leaving you to the weave beaks, who will watch over you from the sky. And to watch over this message, I'm leaving one of my creations. Adventure calls. Oh yeah, I almost did the same mistake. When I was doing the demo, I completely missed this for like a couple minutes at least. I had to cut it out. Well, I don't think I cut it out actually. I cut it out because I cut out a section where it froze during the cutscene up here. I asked Mo for help, but it's no use. The door won't budge. There's no way of knowing how its inner mechanisms work. How does it have anything to do with the Lost Ocean? Mo isn't much of a handyman either, but you'd think he would have been able to figure it out between the two of us. He had to weigh anchor, a date, he said. It's true he did seem rather dressed up to tinker around. Rather perfumed, too. None of this answers my questions. I've explored you from deck to hold, and I'm no further along than when I started. I still don't know what you could have been used for, my lighthouse. Your paintings seem to allude to water falling from the sky, but that's pretty vague. Now what am I supposed to do? I'm sorry if I talk less. This is already... Just then when I was reading that, I felt a twinge in my throat. I'm already getting sore because I'm pretty quiet, so I don't talk much. So this is already straining me a bit. This is where the demo ended. So let's see what's new. Though, who knows? Let me check my timer real quick. Yeah, we still got a bit more time left. I have a timer so I don't go too long. I could imagine myself doing half of this game probably. And I'm thinking, oh yeah, I need to stop. No clue if this is something, because there was just one light of these 5, and I'm always confused about the purpose of those, like, rappel spots. Maybe there will be some purpose to, like, make us backtrack down some way, somehow. I don't know. Because, I don't know, it just seems weird to be up here. It just feels like we're just going to be coming back to this spot, at the very least, maybe. So it seems like, yeah, we have a ton of places we're going. I wonder if that really is just a dead end. It's funny that, like, I think that it really might have been a dead end, that I looked at this and thought, oh, this is obviously a dead end. It's just a tower. Where am I going to go? Completely missing the rope looping back, or at the very least thinking. And then I was thinking the other way is probably where we're going to go. So doing the demo, I was basically chose the completely wrong side. Oof, that looked like it hurt. It's nice that it's audio too, not just visual. Ah. That's nice. We're going up, but there's also stuff. Man, my fucking secret-seeking brain. I just think, now maybe I could do the swing over. Yeah, let's see how that goes. Not sure how much rope I'd have though. No, it seemed like that was like the max. Like it just suddenly stopped, so I think that was the maximum amount. Oh, that was a mistake. Let's just do those double jumps on ladders. Actual ladders, not like this. We can go up and in here. That's ominous. And again, my brain thinks, am I going to be able to go to that right side? Ah, I was seeing one of those crab things. I was like, for a second I saw the red thing and I was like, is there just red eyes peeking at me through that hole? Not yet. And this also helps me light stuff up a bit too. Was that saving? Is this supposed to function like a... well... maybe? That's... I don't know. Because it just saves when I did that. No clue, really. Oh, and these are handholds now? Well, that's cool. So it's not just those vine things. And again, there's stuff over there that my brain says I want to go there. Oh, is this another cairn? just barely. Well, that's cool. Yeah, I'd assume so. But again, I just keep on thinking I want to go over there. I keep on, yeah, it seems like we're going that way. Maybe I can go up and then backtrack a bit. I don't know. Oh, there's another cairn up there. Oh, is this supposed to be that restaurant that they were talking about? More memories. I knew it. I should have had my timer touching me because I have it on vibrate rather than a sound. Because it finished a little bit ago, apparently. Well, I'm gonna end this episode here. So, hope you enjoyed. I'll see you next time.